This is a review and unboxing of set 1383, Curse of the Pharaoh from the LEGO Studios line. It was released in the year 2002 and retailed for $4, and according to the box, is 50 pieces. This is not a set I had when I was younger, and I don't think I even had any of the fantasy-themed studio sets. I know I did have one or maybe even two of the regular, like Steven Spielberg lines, but none that were themed like this. And they are usually quite expensive new, so when I saw a good deal for this set sealed, I had to get it because I really like the look of that mummy minifigure, and who doesn't want more Lego skeletons? So on the top here, we see our mummy and skeleton together. We've got a cool action shot in the front, of course, and just standard stuff on the sides. Oh, it has something here I didn't see. It's got the mummy awake, and then surprisingly, he has a dual printed head, and you switch it around, and there he is asleep. And then on the back, of course, they had to take a shot at an alternate build, and I think that's pretty cute. So let's go ahead and pop the seal and get this mummy out of his tomb. So here's what we've got. A decently sized bag of pieces, the trapdoor outer frame, and then this large 8x8 grate piece, which I didn't even realize, but yeah, there it is on the box. Pretty neat. Of course, we've got our standard Join the LEGO Club pamphlet, and our standard 2002 small advertisement pamphlet. And then the instructions, so let's go ahead and get to building. One thing I didn't realize until finishing it is that it has a small comic in the back. And I think that's pretty funny. The mummy's trying to get his bed back. And here's the completed set, and these are the extra pieces: a skeleton arm, skeleton leg, and a black stud. And I actually think this set is great, so let's get into it. First, we have this mummy minifigure, and in my opinion, this is a particularly great mummy. This whole set definitely has Egypt Adventurers vibes, although I do like the more realistic colors on this figure. He's got this nice worn headdress printing, and then of course phenomenal bandage printing all over the body, the head, and even onto the legs. And then like we saw, reverse head printing with the mummy's eyes asleep. And while I'm not particularly a fan of dual printed heads, I think when it serves a purpose like this to the story of the set, it is actually useful and cool. So yeah, overall I really do like this figure a lot. And then of course we've got our skeleton, who is unfortunately attached by a neck brace to the underside here. And that's so that when you lift this up, he just pops right out. And I love these Lego spiders, and to get one in trans neon green is just really cool. So moving to the actual tomb build here, it's very small, as to be expected for a $4 set. I like this lion buttress piece in tan, and these fingered hinges in tan are also pretty rare, I think. I've never seen them in that color. And it looks like this tiny little build here is supposed to be some form of lion, although I don't really see it. It's pretty abstract if that's what it's supposed to be. And as if a spider wasn't enough, they also gave us a scorpion. And even cooler, another thing that I didn't realize is you open this up in the back here, and you've got this skeleton head that is actually glow in the dark, and it's an angry skeleton head. I saw it on the box, but I figured it was just a regular white skeleton head. Not quite sure what it's doing in the back of this lion build, but it is just a neat piece. And then of course the main play feature is just this trapdoor that opens up, like we saw earlier, to reveal the skeleton hiding inside. This whole set also reminds me of this small tomb set from the Orient Expedition line with Sam Sinister and the skeleton. Another one of my favorite sets as a kid. So adjusted for inflation, the set would have retailed for $5.79, and current used prices have it at $13.77, and I definitely can see why. Just that mummy figure alone is fantastic, and I believe he is exclusive to the set. I can't imagine another set that he would have come in, because I know by the time they got to Pharaoh's Quest, they had redesigned the mummies again. And then of course we can't forget our old school dangly arm skeleton, always a cool figure to get. And then like I said, the set just has some really cool pieces like the scorpion, the spider, that glow-in-the-dark skull is awesome, and the tan lion buttress, and then those tan hinge pieces are just really cool. So yeah, it makes sense to me why this is almost $14. Anyways, that is my review. Thank you for watching.